sounds plausible.
I think it's true.
I think it is too, because
If you're out there, you know who you are.
I went crazy. I stomped a mud hole in him.
I think he's lying.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be playing a game called True Confessions. You've probably seen this on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, but just in case you haven't, I'll go over the rules. So right now, each of us have two envelopes sitting in front of us. One has a truth, one has a lie in it. Kids. And so the other two are going to pick an envelope for someone to read, and then they're going to have 60 seconds to interrogate that person, but then they'll have an additional 30 seconds to talk it over and determine if the prompt is a true or a lie. It's kind of all there is to it, so who wants to go first?
I think he swatted at me because he thought I honestly don't know which one's which because I switched them around when I was licking, so I truly don't know which one's which.
Okay, so sounds like you want to go first.
Yeah, go first.
I think that's why he was swatting my hand. I was like, I really don't know. All right, so choose.
You want to go two?
Let's go two.
Let's go two.
Ready?
Yep.
I once slept on a trip with money in my sock.
Okay, where was this to?
Believe? San Antonio?
So you guys drove from here to San Antonio?
It was on a band trip.
A band trip?
Mm-hmm. So there's other people in Murray.
Okay. So it was on a school trip.
Mm-hmm. I believe San Antonio. It was a band trip, so.
So you said so not the trip down there you slept with money in your sock, but every night you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Why did you put money in your sock?
Funny story, because somebody had apparently taken some of my money the night before. So the next night I learned my lesson and slept with money in my sock.
Find out who?
Mm-hmm.
What was their name?
Probably. Was it the person you thought it was?
Yes, it was the person I thought it was.
Okay, when was this?
It was in high school, so junior year.
What year? What year?
I think it was junior year.
Junior year.
Junior year band trip to San Antonio, slept with money in her sock.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys do in San Antonio?
We had a competition thing, and then we walked around some shops. And I think we went to, was it Six Flags or whatever's in the, there was some sort of, I think, unless I'm mixing trips, but there was some sort of thing we went to.
Awesome. Like right at the place. So I'm gonna start for us to talk. I don't know. It sounds plausible.
I think it's true.
I think it is too, because
we need like a Matthew X to stop
I'm
working.
sorry, my brain just misfired. Because that just sounds like something a band kid would do, because I was a band kid for a while.
It was mad.
Because instead of having it in your wallet or your suitcase, it'd be harder. So I'm going to go with true.
Yeah, I say it's true.
It is true.
Let's go.
I thought I remember that story.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're probably gonna remember this, but yeah,
It sounded vaguely familiar to me.
Yeah.
I'd never heard that one, but I didn't know if you were going to catch her in any light. I'm like, does this
Yeah.
sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the girl that I thought it was her, but she had stolen other things out of my locker in the main room too, and they could never catch her, so it was just kind of a alright thing. If you're out there, you know who you are. But anyways.
Okay, so choose who goes next.
Oh, Matthew.
Okay, which one do you guys want?
I chose last one. So
I just chose the person.
What did you do?
Can you get a one? Let's go two.
He could have mixed up the envelope, so like I did, because I didn't even know
Two.
what I had. Okay.
Okay. I once had a crazy catch and run and a touchdown in one of my high school football games.
Crazy catch and run. Explain.
So like, you know, like in football, it's like you catch it and you like break all these tackles and stiff arm. I went crazy for like one catch.
Okay, how long was it? Like, how many yards?
It was like a 70-yarder.
Really?
So, dude, it was, yeah.
Okay, what position did you play?
So this was my senior year. I moved to tight end. That was the only year I played tight end.
What did you play before that?
So I was offensive line and then defensive.
How much did you weigh?
I weighed 175 pounds.
Who is this against?
So it was a small Christian school named Summit Christian Academy. They're out in Broken Arrow. We stomped a mud hole in them, 54-14. So.
Okay, interesting.
Was it home or away?
It was away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to discuss.
Yeah, for a solid minute there, I thought he was lying up until the very, very end. And I don't know. I think he saw that I caught on to him, and he started smiling halfway through when I started turning in my chair. I think he's lying.
You think he's lying?
I think he's lying. Yeah, I think he's lying.
I'm just trying to remember what position he played.
Couldn't tell you, but I feel like he's lying.
Cause the weight.
Like catching run for
That's a
170
light
yards.
That's a light
Yeah.
weighting tight end. I'm going truth. I'm going truth.
Was a lie.
Yeah!
Okay, so that was based. So I played tight end my senior year.
Okay.
That was true. I did have a catch in that game.
I think part of it was trust.
But it was like a 26-yarder, and then was the only catch I ever had playing high school football.
The only catch?
Yeah, and it wasn't even a touch because I played offensive line.
Yeah.
I started in 8th grade and I played offensive and defensive line. So if you think I was small for tight end, now granted I was a JV player.
Yeah.
But then my senior year we got a new coach and we knew offense, so I moved to tight end. I was basically a blocking tight end.
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
I got that one route and catch, and it went for like 25-6 yards.
That's a pretty big
No,
play, though.
it wasn't a touchdown though.
Still, that's a big play.
So,
Wow.
I just took something that was true and I just stretched it, and that was my play.
It was his mudfish was this big story.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was good.
But when I started turning in my chair, I was like, "Oh, I'm so on to you." And I saw him slightly starting to smile. I was like, "Oh, he is so lying." All right.
All right, so he's up. So
Which one?
And by the way, Dylan didn't get really mad about his stories and tear his envelopes out. These are reused envelopes.
because Mr. Payton had to seal them up.
If you can't tell, we are recording this all in one sitting, so...
And we're also very low budget.
Yes. The video quality especially, we're going for like an old school found footage type of video.
Anyways.
Let's go with that one. This one.
The less ripped up one.
Let's come out. Okay. I once saw Morgan Freeman, and I was within 5 to 15 feet of him.
What year was this? Or
Uh,
how old were you?
2018. I turned 18 that night.
2018.
No, I turned 18.
Yeah,
so I would have been
Okay.
2015.
Okay. What was the lead up to you being even in the same as Morgan Freeman?
I was asked to go to this camp for music. I ended up playing harmonica at this camp, and from there, we got to play at his club, and he was there that night.
I know he can play harmonica, right?
I'm his sister, and I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it's a lie.
Okay, go and give us 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he played his hand because I feel like he told us this over the summer.
Yeah. I don't know. It
'Cause
sounds like parts of it sound true.
So I remember he played at a famous person's.
But my thing is I can't get over the date. Like he was like 2018.
No, it was 2000.
Well, so I asked the year, then I asked how old it was because he couldn't
That's
press.
true.
Because I think we were talking about meeting famous people, and he brought that up.
Alright, well, we'll go with you. We'll say it's true.
Let's say it's true.
It's true!
Yeah!
I was gonna say if you were lying and I was right, we'd be so mad.
Hold on, Ray, man. How do you know 5 to 15 feet? He was like he was in a really close distance.
Yes.
See, because I think he told us that at the lake house.
I did.
Yeah.
I'll see if you remember it or not.
Yeah, I was like,
He kept looking at me too. He's like, you should know this. Like it was kind of like his eyes, like you should
my
know this.
spidey senses was tingling.
Yeah.
I was like,
So it was kind of funny. So pretty much what happened was, I got asked to play at this camp. It was, I think it's Pine Top Perkins blues camp or something, and it was during the summer, and I was 17 at the time, and that week was my birthday, and so we got at the end of the week after we went through all the classes and stuff, we got to play at his club, and when we got there, he showed up, of course, with the security, and he was only there for like maybe 30 minutes because people just started swarming him, which was so frustrating to us. But it was really funny because he showed up with like the Michael Jackson glove on, like the white silver sparkly glove on, and he had like a red like outfit on and stuff, and it was just really funny. And so he decided to leave, and he started taking photos with some people and stuff, and then I ended up going up later on and playing, and I turned 18 on that stage at midnight.
see, yeah, I remember that story. So you showed your hand on that.
Yeah, I wanted to see if you guys remember it or not.
Yeah, his own sister didn't, so. But part of it, I was like, when you said harmonica, I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. I was like, that part is true.
Well,
like, I do remember that, but
like I've seen pictures of him playing the harmonica, like on stage.
Like on being on that camp and stuff like that too, like learning harmonica. I was like, I do know that part. It would be true, but like, I was like, just certain parts of that. I don't know if that's true or not, but.
So, you guys you were right, or no, you were wrong. You were right on mine.
Mhm.
We were right on yours.
Mhm.
And you were right. I was right, and you were wrong.
My old brother.
So we're batting about 500. We're batting about 500 on this. So
That's pretty good batting average, I'd say.
yeah, but I feel like we should know each other better, especially you two.
I know. I feel like I need to talk to my brother more.
But that's all we have for today. Feel free to check out other videos on the channel, like this one, and subscribe. And hope y'all have a nice day.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, hey, you're still here. That's awesome. Well, howdy, everybody. Thanks again for checking out this video. We really appreciate it and appreciate you guys even sticking around to this long. Before you guys leave us, we wanted to read a scripture here for y'all for this video and for today. And it's going to be a message on hope. And so we're going to be reading Romans chapter 12 and verses 12 through 21. It is a lot, but if you stick with us, I promise you'll enjoy it. So starting in verse 12, it says, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer, distributing to the necessity of saints given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you, bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So, this is Old King James, by the way. We're rocking this today, but I want to tell y'all and let y'all know that if you are going through a hard time right now, that there is hope at the end of the tunnel. You just got to keep pressing on, and if someone is coming against you, that remember to always turn the other cheek, and that if they're being evil toward you, make sure that you show the love of Christ in you towards them, because you have to remember, you may be the only Bible or the only Christ that they'll ever see. And so if we have Christ living inside of us, we're supposed to be like Christ. And if we're living correctly according to his word, then that will show in our daily lives. And so we encourage you too, that if you don't have a church, go out there and find one, even if it's right next to you or if it's an hour away. Make sure you guys are getting in and getting that fellowship in and going in and worshiping, and not just watching it online, because there is something special about going in and going to a church, because you also get to be around common believers and people who have gone through the same issues and struggles you may be going through right now, and something in the future that they may prep you for, because the Lord is always, he works in mysterious ways, and he's always prepping us for the future and how he wants us to be used, all according to the will of him. And so, again, thank you so much for sticking around towards the end of this video. We'll be praying. If you guys need anything, be sure to comment down below. We'd love to pray for y'all. And you guys stay blessed out there and have a wonderful day. God bless.
All right, ready when you are.
Ready? Okay, sweet. Howdy, everybody. Oh, hey, you're still here? Hang on. I never do that.
You just like kept sharing. You're still here.
That's
all you say.
You're still here?
Wow, great.
It's like kind of creepy.
Crazy. If that
Okay,
was the only
yeah.
outro.
All right, it's not going in the bloopers, that's for sure.
This looks like in landscape.
You recording?